Hello everyone, we are playing Final Fantasy 14 Online. It's been a while I played this game. I'm trying to get my old MMORPG back up again. It's been a while I played it. Live stream. Second. And if you want to join me, let me know and I'll give you my my username so that you can add me in so that I can play. I think I'm in Genova. That's my server. Excellent. Okay. Hello, Omega Ghost. Hey, that's a sexy lamp. Which lamp? I mean the girl? How are you doing, Omega Ghost? It's been a while I played 14. It's my other account because I forgot the security key password for the other one. Mugo, come on, Mugo. See what we're gonna do on this one. I don't know what level this thing is. Should have looked. Oh well. Send a bench to instruction to Battlenet. Okay. Drills or playing other material. I mentioned that because the acquaintance of mine, gentleman Nemo, golf forward, instructor. Okay. Oh, this is the beginning one for this? What level are you? 7? Let me see. Oh, a minute, I'm already here. Oh, okay. I was getting the whole thing set out. What level are you? Oh, level 18 Arcanist. There we go. Let's level her up some more. How was your day, man? I was getting frustrated. Crash Bandicoot playing it on the Switch. I'll play it later on, probably tonight or tomorrow. Try to fix up my sleep schedule right now. Okay. Okay. No. Or do I? What do I need to do? Okay. Western, let me go. This is fun. Let's see here. You're a low level than me. You say Eldar sent you here, eh? And let him grown them has it. Oh well, of course it's bloody has. Bomb and fuel. Bomb once fuels me. Furnace has up and burning off. You'll see if I don't get the beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger last, but I can tell adventure when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw with you. Rip. Its smoldering corpse. Take this here, iron bracer, and set her down in the middle of the flock somewhere near the scarecrow. I say just get a nice fire going and that frisking bomb will soon be about. But you don't sting your yellow eyebrows, lass. Okay, I'll kill a bomb. Those. you got the ashy bastard, did ya? Once I did this little firecracker in the furnace, they should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of luck while you was gone, and Lemon cursed me. If the furnace weren't all bent and broken, well wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no smithy. You might want to have a chat with Yellow Jacket friend or your swift perch and have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. Okay. I want to know how am I going to set up the battle thing. It's been a while I did the battle thing myself. No, let's see here. Inventory. Memory chest, character currency, action and traits, stance, no. Duty finder. There we go. Basic enemy. Guild. Ice. Oh. Nah, I don't want to do that. It's only level 10. Duty. Recommendation. I'll figure out the dungeon thing later. No, okay. God damn it, I gotta go back. The map stays on. Furnace's damage is it very well. I shall write up about valiant reports, but these repair must need be effective without delay. Seems I have another favor to ask you. If you venture, take yourself straight away to Armor's Guild and La Cima Lausanne and explain the situation. Forge H. Hanaza. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I don't want to go into guild heist. Teleport. Oh. The lower decks. Can't go that way. Man, it's been a while. I played this time game. I forgot where everything was at. Castle. is in the brewer's beacon, at least repair. It's good, I just set some out to tinker with it. Now past a week past. Perhaps the bomb Chrissy has trapped in there was a touch too volatile. Ours is visit the lighthouse to pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, but you made a guide you on your journey. Like that. Oh. Please over a Moby Dry Dock. Brigade Hawking warship to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. I need you to run a massive order to burn the head shipwrights at the Moby Dry Dock. We forged most of the ship bits piece here at the Armor's Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the dock. Find the south of Lower Law. That's also where you'll find the main office of whatever the name is. The Moby Dry Docks is one of Loensa's most important district, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you now regret tuning yourself to the areas after right. If you have confidence in your sense of direction, you best serve making up us use of truckable porters. First floor, unless in case you were wondering. So we already have the dry dock. 4,200. Not up to level 19 yet. You have a message for me from Fort Madrid High Nanaza. I assume it pertains to the pending arrival of the material order over at Balloon Pass. Let's see it then. Last and bought the ration. They're delayed. I'm well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies, the messenger does not deserve to bear the burden of my frustration. I have your name. Kasumi it is, but Kasumi, that's proud maiden you see. Take before you is a victory. His first new vessel to grace the dock since the calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ship that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom fleet to its former glory. Victory is more than a simple warship. It is a symbol of Limsa rebirth from a wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral era. As we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going as so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the Tasso Heresy. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Yet even with such unprecedented measure, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the dock for a time, no end of odd jobs for a hard-working venture. Be your fair warned, there is no place here for layabout and troublemakers. That'll do. And another delivery. Where in the 7th hell is that man? Not once to notice. Once in the 12 moons has he been late with a shipment. Now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. Shipwright of mine, a young man named, I'm not pronouncing that, recently left Candlekeep Way to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa, but has yet to return. and I have sent several massive to Hald Borada, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right nor supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. If I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candle, keep Quay in my stead, and inform Aldorda that if he insists on playing these games, I would personally see that he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Okay. Yeah, I wasted 100 gold. Yep, wasted a freaking 100 gold. Yeah, let's go this way. I'm a very high level in a very low level area, finishing up quest. Does that self-righteous dog Albert doubt that I have never told him anything less than the truth? I don't told the truth. What do we gotta do with this one? Back Island, he cannot do that too. Yeah, can he? They're on my poor Nana's grave. Navigate rest her soul. I know not of the Spiesmere nor his precious supplies. Hells, we're here at the Quay and had enough trouble these past few suns. What with the sinking of that Olympson's cargo ship off the Salt Strand, I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make notes of every scrag that wanders off and off the grip. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most certainly have the time to get that arse of your down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows, you may just run across the Mid everyone seems eager to find. Here's to hoping to navigator as a fountain first. Dude. Gotcha. Oh, he's right there. Oh yeah, President, you say the foreman wondering on me whereabouts? I thought he might be. But you must know I cannot show me face at the dry dock until I have righted the terrible wrong I've caused. 2 nights past, I made a trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep's Quay. Just as the foreman asked, the sea were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliff, so I paid a few coins to a fisherman to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway to shore and ship, the swells had risen to nigh of 10 yams, and twast long afore the wave had hold of us. Try as we might. Steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into Lominson's galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was collecting lay stewed across the salt strand. It's made every effort to salvage it, but the sands are crawling with chlorine, and I yanked a one with a sword. Now you see why as I cannot return to dry docks. Okay. Let's go kill shit. I was tossed to the sea like a dog's brag, and it weren't long before the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But oh, the navigator would see me to the gates of seven hells, and I awoke to find myself washed ashore, and here I have been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. The missing part, I don't know how I can repay you. There was quite right away, but first I must stop by the koi so that I might pay me respect to the widow of the brave fisherman who gave his life for a handful of coin. Did you tell Advern that I'm back at the dry dock by nightfall? Many thanks, bitch. I will not forget this kindness. Okay. Now let's go back. I don't have a map yet. I wonder if Mogo has anything for me. You shouldn't surprise him, though it was foolish of him to believe that I would blame him for that which was always out of his hand. You see, there was no storm that day, and the sea here adjacent the dry docks were a common slumbering child that leads me to believe that the ship Kato Key Quay was of less natural sort, the sort which Shangans have been known to conjure. Do 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 do. Kasumi, while I originally had doubts about your motive, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Wilhelm Toda heads of watchers at the dry dock believes that the pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory. To require assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making cap thereby, I have recommended you for that task. Despite all they've endured before, during and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs to the city-states so that they might line their pockets with a few handful of coin. Just the thought of it sickens me. Let's go. Oh yes, I had a feeling you would be one ever since you first arrived at the Moby dry docks. I have made my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry and make it a point. Keep an eye on all those new to there if a simple protocol. And you be pleased know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen, and the four men seem to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well, then I soon informed you of what you're tasked with. Intel, the pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks. We were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the man posing as a lost venture and see if you can somehow learn of their intention. A station at the rear gates can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Okay. Haha, I knew it. No more sardines for sea no ho. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who we would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. The job is, of course, if you follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you eventually come to a barren cat with a single large stone, half buried in the cliff, overlooking the sea. Forward, the Torah says it has a holy place dedicated to Lamina the Spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there. We're aware of that, though. I've given you the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your adventurers back down to whatever rock you're crawling out from under. You'll see I aided up to me ears when you're type roaming like ills like they was yours to roam. I'm getting to be that man that can't enjoy a mug of rum without some shit-breathing outlander running up asking which is the way to a local level might 7 L's if I know I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. The balls once we gave me boy back and put in the god-forsaken pistol of an island too far behind me. Ain't no one remember I was ever come on grabs with the knives to be sharpened. Alright. I got a lot of fetch quests. At least it'll be level 19 soon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The transmitters are indeed pirates and they're indeed planning something, but what is that talk of getting me boy back? It'd be there that their target never was the victory. Something is not right. I won't sit by idle waiting for those pirates to make. First move I shoulder increase patrol immediately. Thank you again for your help. It appears to be you were wise, but put our trust in you. Do 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 do. Bronze bell. I cannot wear that. Captain, watch. I'm because we appear that the pirates that had your biscuit are on the move. They keep even closer to a dry dock, so I must assume they mean to target the victory itself. To the symbol of everything, the symbol of Swiss strives to become, and I will not allow these pirates scoundrels to lay a finger on our hull. We must apprehend that before they put their plans into motion, and you, specifically, are just the one to do it. As your capable assistant, I fear the security of docks cannot be guaranteed. No, moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It's a matter not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either us at the gates or at the rear. Any suspected saboteur encounter during the first of their investigation or to be targeted. Report anything all you find directed to me. Okay. Let's go find it. Level 19. Station. You're glad to hear another hand aboard to help shore up security. Those are reportable set of death scattering deaths everywhere for the assistance of those such as yourself. Or do I saw one of those magnet pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Oh, spot me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happened. Okay. That wasn't much help. I don't want to die quicker. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. That wasn't that much damage. Keep your whining. Do, do, do. Proceed. So you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right venture to ask for the aid. But what could these knives be? Keep planning what's to happen if already happening. Out of trouble at the shipyard. Easy now, sir. Who did this to you? Pirates out of nowhere. Stuck me good. God blows. We are not prepared for this. Pirate soldier, how many do they number? Not sure, more than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Because of that, then there is no time to lose. Assuming you heard the situation, make your way to the shipyard, engage these intruders. Lead to this man's food, then follow after. Okay. Make haste now. Okay. Can't go there. I reckon it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan works like a charm. So, what are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. They'll all be over. All that left now is blow up this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is, what it represents? Hey, and that makes it all the sweeter, whatever it makes to knock some sense into me, treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright and building a bleeping maelstrom vessel at what's under Lima's wide green ocean made you make up with the self-righteous shit. You're the one with no bloody sins, don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wonder why Ben never spoke of his fire, never would have thought. The ship's a symbol, alright, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter into 100,000 pieces. Because we pray, beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug, make sure no harm comes to the victory. Okay, go beat the shit out of your dad. Let's try this again. They gotta heal that freaking girl. I must be getting old and some green venture get the best of me. The one big bloody ship, big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? Oh. Hey, Kasui, I surrender to think what might have become a victory without your intervention. The pirates have made an right mess of things. I best get going out the docks, and my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Ready to convey my thanks and apologies to Grim Kota. Fairy Kasui, I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this badness. More than a simple ship, you saved the buddling hope of Limsa from a violent demise. The days was yours. As soon as our security regain will require much in the way of improvement if we are truly keep the dry dock safe. Apologize, well, I suppose I can understand why he feels responsible for his father's action. All those involved, this incident was hardest on him, but in time I believe he will become a single conclusion. The most fitting way to moving past his anguish is to see a victory completed and in the water. And by the way, the pirates defeated have been handed over to Yellow Jackets. Rainer's men will be taking over the investigation. Yellow Jackets moved on, however, we recovered the most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask you for another favor. In light of your role in recent events, there's a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Last we spoke, a curious massive has been discovered amongst the personal effect of behind a plot to sabotage the victory. This massive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. It does say anything which a proven enemy of Limsa deems worthy of deciphering it, like to great interest of the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In a case such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets won't return in Valdurin and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to Proprietor of the Drowning Wrench into his hand, and no other. Do you understand? Okay. No one's really watching. Oh yeah, Kasumi, I have been hearing about your deeds in dry docks and laid an entire tale for me, poor sod. But still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you keep the victory from being sunk. Ashore she sailed. And for that, I owe you me thanks, and you really made a name for yourself at Limsa. Last folks know that when they need some of that doing. Yeah, you need some of that doing, and that may be and over. You want someone to read a message, wrote this funny letter for you, and Grit thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. try. Reckon I might know a canny bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Old Badgerin. Hey, you know you're one of me regulars now, Kasumi. You never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust ye. Graham Sota was right to want this message deciphered. We got to us some trouble brewing here. And no mistake, get ready for action, I'll explain. Good year aboard, lads. Now then, where's to start? That's for Trust Adventurers. Back when I was younger, nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword in that business. If you want to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read to order you priest from the cold, dead hands of his mate. That's all I came to know, to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar than Shahagin Slaughter's last, and I should know I got it more fish back better than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow up Victor is all right down to the fine detail. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of a Western luster. Yeah, then in the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being to attack the Victory, were to act of a few rebellious pirates. Thus, key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. Back, I mean, it's alright. The attack itself came much too early. I wager they panicked when they saw you was on and rushed to do the job and buggered it up. The damn tattooed face bastards, they say, was paying other old man they when the Serpent River reavers, right? None of their crew was there, was they? Did they have somewhat better to do or what? Seven years, I got it all backward. I messed all the victory that was meant to be the bloody distraction. Fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom, baby. They're after men just like they always been. And the pirate thought he's after a civilian target. That's bit about raising all in Western Lanasia. That's where me somewhat tells me Shift Preach is about to get in an ard. There's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Revenor at the Coral Tower and tell him he is for a busy day. Give in and A can be damn sure you'll need one. Marauder's Guild. Rainer. Yes, I am Rainer. You must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be comraded for the parts and thwart in the plot to be started the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? Inspired an urgent message from Balderon. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Hey, what is it afoot? Thought on Switch. Perch, but we've seen nothing to suggest that serpent raiders are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellowjackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concurred with Baron's assessment that the attack of the Drydock was intended to be a diversion, Swiftpreach is but one of several possible targets for the main trust. Commodore, sir. Report. It's the Sheha again, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tide Gates and threatened to overwhelm our defense within a day. Garrison requests immediately reinforcements. Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster a troop and give the order to march. The Serpent Raiders are in league with Shahagan, which means that there is every chance that assault of Tide Gates may yet prove to another flint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it and leave Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. For the wish will avail us not. Kabitos, you must serve it. Their assets make for Swiftperch with all haste and lend your strength and squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Come out to Rain our sent word we'd begin reports, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swiftperch, was built by folks who stood strong in the face of every hardship and calamity through their way. And we're now about to let some fish fancy scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirit. Don't give those pirates bastard one bloody limb, you hear me? Here they come. Right now, I thought all the Yellowjackets wounds was meant to be busy. That's useless track all on the plan as what now? What? Pull back and wait for our Shahagan's brothers? Piss on that, we ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folks, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altar. Yellowjackets, you can butcher all will them dirt-eating bugs be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Raiders. Seems Swiftperch was the main target after all, eh? Well, to protect the powerful spot through your armory fire. Rest of you meet me to charge, where we stand on the spirit of Battlenet's word of our victory, or no word at all. Listen on the lakeside. All you yellow bellies, you're down and you'll get this. Well fought, the Ravers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Source of her strength becomes clear. You may be best at the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh, moment voice, the creation sent unto me a creature that bears my thrall to command that I might smite mine enemies. Ugly as hell. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Beat the masked mage. He is falling. That the wisdom of the paragon should be brought low by more mortals. Paragons, did he say that it is as I feared? They as known as the bringers of chaos, or else clans to give them their proper name. They would seem are suspicious we're correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon, you would know if we Soralians have encountered Serans before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland, but how did you know whence I hail? Well, I do begin to see you have been blessed with a special gift. If I known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bush, I wouldn't have left a squad or 6 keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those vapors were the ones spiriting folks away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. It's trifle, simplistic, but not inaccurate. Came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a sense of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic action, I have learned much. Hey, heroic in the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance much appreciated too, Lady Shotala. Please give our regards to the sirens. But I have played a role bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing kind of abductions. The threads of your fate forms a part of most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we be affected a chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see the particular tale to its conclusions. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynar. The dark crystal. Nowhere to. We're getting a huge reward. Good marauder. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Tabito, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading much through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm and strong spirit and sound judgment. With that, Limsa had more of you like. I little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of as Oro's greatest venture, but it is but a matter of time. Clearly, a burning eyes for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he managed you capable of such feat. Might you favor me with your own accounts of the day, events, such victories bear retelling. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Shiloh had been working with us for quite some time, you see. She was only too willing to assist the Yellow Dragon in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa yet again. Easy to say after your part in thawing the attempt to sabotage of victory. No matter you're indeed a swift perch, you too have proven yourself valued friend of the Shalas Kersi. Admiral. Boobies. May I present you Admirable Fishrin. I don't know why they made their name like that. I don't know why their name's like really like random.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
I don't know how you've ever
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Battlenet and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Banquet. I am not sure you understand just how unusual it is for an admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is highly covenant honored. Why the offers under the direct command are rarely offered such recognition. I shall not deny you have earned it. May the tasks you have performed in service of the Alaska Sea have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your effort, and now to you may achievements both large and small. Hence the enormity of this event yet to sink in. Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa, and now that I have imagined things, I realize you will require attire suitable for the occasion. Suggest you visit the wench and see what Baldrin can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Your neuro shot knows when I heard the news. You came a long bloody way, you that's the truth. Oh, one thing for sure. You will not want your decent grub. These banquets are carried by the blood and bass smacker, no less. This a grand chance for you to fill your belly to bustin' with fine and more important free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shit-caked ventured gear. No, the arrow the hours needs to have a touch of refinement about her, if only to stop folk complaining that she stuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to Octon and speak to Jad and ask him to Janasano, the Brigger Consortium, she'll furnish you with some mat that you like to wear. I already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring it back here so I can tell you what's what. Okay. Where the hell is it? Is it down there? Do do. Hey, miss, I've seen you the underdressed lady Baron mentioned. He was not exaggerating. I have chosen those especially for your debut on a polite society. Fear not, I am certain you'll be essentially adored them. Okay, now let's go back up. Do. Dispensing just yeah, I have the box in them. Yes I do. Head over the box. There we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for ye, and last minute and much less to her name, but so long as she got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, and there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of him as a gift for me and all the other folks who done right by along the way. And this very moving gesture, no, I don't put, just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa new arrow to turn up. The banquet soaked in her own tears and not sought any road there. That's your grabbing sort. Now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you meant to go. Ready to go down here? Yeah, good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you waited any longer, I consider it me a civic duty to it. Yeah, over there, and drag ye there. Now make sure you're wearing the fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Wearing it won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like lady, remember? Not a lady bleeding lackey. As for your direction, the feast being head on the bridge in the Admiral briefing room. Take you second in Box Hall and it'll show you the way. Just keep the egg last after everything you've done for Limsa. You reason to be proud, and don't let no egg-born bugger tell you different. Do 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 do. What level do I have to be in there? Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes, adventure wearing dress shoes. Okay. The girl wear dress shoes. Fancy adventure wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come back, I will show you to the briefing room.
brothers and sisters of the sea. Join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reivers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
By the navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not, of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Y'shtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations. As once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link shells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Tonsul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imaratwe, Kiskat Togahads Wadadorns. Sisnigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Satai Dorn.
Morning sunshine, all a bit much for you, was it? What happened? You don't remember then. You kneeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir and to carry you back to the witch myself. I said carry tis more a matter, old dragon, and rolling too much cake, I reckon. Any roll, don't fret, it is little wonder you was us after everything you have been through lately. Your little nap seems to put some color back in your cheeks though, so I'll leave you to it. Beggar, I almost forgot that Amber wants you a word with ye. When you feel up to it, talk to Zanger and let your command room, and I'll stay awake and I'll told of in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last night, and I doubt she looked kindly on it if you repeated that trick. There's a Moogle in there. White chest. Wow. Yeah. It's good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered. Then let's waste no time. I have asked needs doing, so I need to trust to no other. Before you require some explanation, I do hope you have not made other plans to visit them. Yes. What task will that be? I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Rosa Alliance. Battle continue and the calamity that followed, claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who spared dragging ourselves from the ashes to look while Azorza was scarcely new. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the words of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our parts. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in such a big city state of the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartenu. Tell you the details of that said proposal, and I will have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself staunch and able to ally Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champion. How do I fear loss? Say that you will perform this duty. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Landia and Udal. A grueling journey to be sure, where you travel by sea and land. By I mean to have you take the skies. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the land connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I said you trouble Bandron for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destination. Faster is nothing if not well traveled. I said, pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, and as I did more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited, but in this time of war, every craft be committed to the skies, for it's drawing the eye of empire, and every voyage needs to be born of necessity. As you doubt, I consider you place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that pain. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of the air travel. I, Kasumi, you indeed do not go unnoticed. Well, many see great promise in you. I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsalissa and her people, I bid you go forth to venture. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger awaits you in equal measure, but turn not from either, only by braving the unknown with you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. God damn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Back for your meeting with Amra, are ye? Personal blooded envoy. So you'll be carrying the word of the Emerald itself to the leaders of the Alliance. Figure me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody ick. I'm proud of you, lass, thinking about your far your account, why it is enough to bring a tear to me eyes, and that ain't the ale talking either. Oh, not just the ale at any rate. That's the navigator far steering you my way. Of course, this is only the start. Now you got your and on an air pass. Oh, Rosa lays out before you. Make it fair maid and on a feather bed. She's a big girl too, with plenty of enticed nooks and crannies. And if you think us low issues our characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Grendola and trade coins with the crafty merchants of Uldal. And there is a wild place where the beasties rules, and no buggers with an own so sets foot. But you're adventurous, I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's an inevitable trouble with plague every nation see. Taint just over, and I'm talking intrigue, a infinite basement, ain't there? God's damn primals, hey, there's an ugly side to life. Sooner or later you're bound to wake into it. But I wager there's bugger all out there as you can handle. Somewhat tells you're going to be just fine. Realms ain't rough, it's true, but folks begin to recover from the beating the calamity dealt and call them an opalist optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. This to perform perfect time for a venture like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? Hello, Natic Code 224. How you doing? We're about to end the stream soon. Just letting you know. How are you doing? Airship. Natako 224, how you doing? What would you part of? I'm from the United States. If that helps. Greeting, madam. This is Encounter Passenger traveling to Glendola. Wait. Tabito, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are inspiring to us all, madam. High Wind Sky Ways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yes. I mean server, Genova. I'm in the Genova server right now. Check out past your airship board when they depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Would ask to join, but I'm in Goblin. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to remake a new character. I used to have a level 60 character account, but the stupid security key I have trouble getting back. I can't go in the account anymore, so I had to make a new account, new creation and everything. When we reach 1,000 subs, I'm giving away a Nintendo Switch. So, Fortituye Kasumi. And they'll come when your name means the same as where the phone this round. May you walk into a light with a crystal. What the hell? Why can't I have that airship? The Imperial.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
I am done for today. You have to fight all those guys in a dungeon. It's annoying. Yeah, I bet. Well, I am going to be ending it for today. Gotta get Dungeons and Dragons ready for Pathfinder game today as well. So thank you guys for watching, and we're going to call it a day. I'll play later on tonight. Might be Crash Bandicoot or Elder Scrolls Online, and so on and so forth. Anyhow, guys, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, notify, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day, guys.